Online students, is my voice is loud and clear? Okay, done. So in the last class, we are discussing about yeah. So in the last class, we are discussing about data transformations. So in today's class, let us see this data transformations, guys. And so in the data transformations part, so first one is converting the data type. As we already completed this one, converting the data type. Now the second one is called as encoding. Now what is meant by encoding? Encoding means converting the discrete categorical column into the numerical column. So what is the reason of converting means as the machines can't understand or cannot apply the max on the text data. So here I'm going to explain every ML algorithm. What are the ML algorithm you are having? For example, let's take an example, small example like this. What is meant by ML algorithm? First, algorithm is it will identify the what is the relation. For example, if I give the something like this x comma y 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 some values 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 some values of x, some values of y. Now I asked what for 6 what is the estimated value? What is the estimated value for the 6? Now what you are going to do? What is the answer, guys? Anyone can take a guess? What is the estimated value for the 6? If x value is equal to 1, y is 6, x value is equal to 2, y is 7, x is equal to 3, y is 8, x is equal to 4, y is 9. For 5, y is equal to 10. Now for 6, what would be the y value? What is the y value, miss? It is going to be the 11. You are going to say the output as 11. So whatever you have done, what you have basically done to predict this one, what you have done, miss, you have identified what is the relation on the given data. Now, if I give 1, 4, 9, 16, okay, 1, 4, 9, 16, what is the next value? After 1, 9, 4, 16, I mean 1, 4, 9. Just a minute, guys. Just a minute. My laptop is getting struck or something. Okay, 1 minute. Now here I'm having the 1, 4, 9, comma 16. What is the next value? If I ask the question, you are going to say the next value as 25. How, miss? It is 1 square, 2 square, 3 square, 4 square, followed by automatically 5 square will come, which is equal to 25. Means you are identifying the relation on the given data, basically. What is the relation between them? Now I will show you with a real-time example in the same way. Now how you are estimating the values for two examples, how you have told me. Now in the same way, tell me the value for this one also. In the same logic, just apply for the same thing. Okay. Now here I'm going to show you one small example. We have to estimate the energy value. This is the estimated value. We have to estimate on based on the what? Temperature, pressure, humidity, and vacuum levels. So based on these levels, we have to estimate the wind energy. As everyone knows, wind energy. What is meant by wind energy means wind turbines will rotate and it will create the some energy and which will be used for creating the wind power. Some power will be generated from that. Now here we are having the values like this. Let me take a small data. Instead of taking this much of data, let me go with the small data. Now, based on this, here temperature value, pressure value, what are the pressure value is there, humidity value and vacuum value. Based on these three values, you have to estimate the energy. This is for past data, guys. These are all the values for the past data. So what are the data you are having here? Okay, what are the data you are having here? Based on this, can anyone can estimate further if temperature is 24 degrees and the pressure is 1010 and humidity is 75 and vacuum is 45 or something, what would be this value? Can anyone guess? Run, guess the value. It is not, no need to be compulsory that value only, just a guess. You are going to do the guess. What would be the value? Okay. Now some students are saying that 400, some students are saying that 450, something like this, right? Now, how you are guessing that value? Are you saying that 10,000, 15,000 or 25,000 or what are the number? I ask it to guess only now. To guess also we can guess even 1 crore also now. To guess even we can do the 1 lakh also now. But we are not guessing in that way. What we are guessing means 400, 450 like this we are guessing. How you are doing that one means based on the existing values. Based on the existing values, what are the data I provided for you? This is the data I provided, and this is the data I'm asking to estimate, to predict. Now, what you are doing is you are identifying some relation between them. Okay, this number is to which one it is close and what is the value there, and this number is to which one it is close, what is the value, and you are trying to give the approximate value. Now, whatever you are trying to do and you are identifying the relation between them, na, same thing will be done by the machine. Sir, when we are able to do, okay, now for example, earlier I have given one example for you. What is that example, miss? X, Y. And here I have given you the numbers. What are the numbers I have provided, miss? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And here I have provided the numbers 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. These are the numbers I have provided. Now, what are the numbers I have provided? For given data, I ask it for the 6, what is the estimated value? Automatically you have told the value as 11. How you have identified, miss? You have identified the relation here. And what is the relation you have identified, miss? Y is equal to x plus 5. Means every value of y is equal to x plus 5 value. So here 6 you got means 1 plus 5. Here 7 you got means 2 plus 5. Every value of x by adding plus 5 you get the y value. This is the relation you have identified. For 6 you are going to say the number 11. Even if I give here 9, what is the answer? It is not compulsory that number should be next number only now. Since I have given 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, after that next number is 6. Sir, here sequential order is there now, sir. Here also sequential order will be there. If I ask for 9, then obviously it is not 12 or 13 now. It is automatically going to be 14. So we are going to estimate the value as 14. Means here first we are identifying the relation. To identify this relation, we are going to apply some max behind that. What is that max? Means some formula. We are going to apply the formula from formulas. So what are the formulas we are going to do on the back end? From that, it is going to do the this one. Sir, you are only saying na formula. Then why machine, sir? Humans can't do that one. You are only saying clearly to apply formula. But when it is a small data, you can easily estimate the value. For this machine is required or human is required means humans only will predict the answer for the given data. If I give x is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, y is equal to 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, what is the for wax 6 is equal to what is the estimated value means humans will give fast or machine will give fast means humans will give fast compared to machine. Why? Because for machine we have to write the code now. At least 1 line or 2 lines we have to write now. That line also we no need to write in the human brain. Because by seeing all we can give the answer. Why? Because the data is that much of simple. Now same way, you tell me for this one also. If this is the data, okay, if this or earlier, this is example number 1. What I have shown you, x is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and y is equal to 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is example number 1. This is example number 2, where I have given a small data, and this data I asked it to estimate. And some students has given me 400, some students has given me 420 or something. What are the value? 420. Some student has typed 450, like this. What are the value? Now you have estimated some this like this, na? Same way, can you estimate by seeing this data? This much of huge data is there. From based on this, same question I'll ask. What are the question I asked earlier? Same question. Now, tell me what is the estimated value. Same question. I'm not changing the question. Only difference is past data was increased. When compared to this one, okay, here only 2 columns are there. When compared to this one, here number of columns, number of values has increased. When compared to this one, here still more values are increased. The higher the amount of data, the more the amount of the data we do, at that time manual calculation will make more amount of time. In that cases, machines will make the easy. So that is the reason how the humans are working and how the humans are predicting. Okay, it is going to take more time na. So that is the reason they came with the solution. What is the solution? Now, for example, in the class, I'm going to explain for the students some projects related to ML. Related to ML, we are going to discuss some projects within the class. Okay, some ML projects we are going to cover in class. Some AI projects we are going to cover in class. Some Gen AI projects we are going to cover. Agentic AI projects we are going to cover. So finally, what are the projects we are going to cover from all these particular topics? Now, do you think in the company, are we going to do the same project or are we going to develop the new project? Same project or new project in the companies? Obviously, new project only. Sir, why new, sir? Existing project, why we can't do, miss? For existing project, already solution is there, miss. Why again company will do the same project and while they'll pay the money? Never the companies will do the existing projects. Always they'll do the new projects only. For existing projects, already solution is there now. When solution already they know, why they have to work the same project one more time? So very simple. Now they are going to work on the new project. Now they got the question. When SRK is explaining the students, not only SRK, some trainer, XYZ trainer, when they are explaining to the students what are the projects, and these students are understanding the logic and they are applying on the new data. In the future, they are going to work with the new project. How the human brain functions. This is the doubt they have got, which was not explained in the class, but these people are able to do that one in the companies, which are not explained in the class. Whatever tomorrow you are going to do in the company, surely I will not explain that one, but you are able to do that one. How? How it is possible? How it is possible? That is the doubt has got to the scientist, and from that end only machine learning and AI has came into the picture. Okay, now how the human brain understand the logics and concepts similarly, step by step. Now the same question without explaining the basics directly, if you ask a student, okay, for example, I'm explaining in the class 1 plus 2, 3, 4 plus 9, 13, okay, and then 5 plus 20, 25. Like this, I'm explaining for the student. And in the exam, I'm going to give 15 plus 40. What is the answer, miss? This question I will not explain in the class, but still the student is able to write the answer. How? Miss, they understood the concept behind that. Now, to understand that concept, how the brain understood, how the human brain understood this one, they checked. How they have checked means they have brought the 2 students, one student and one student. For one student, they have not explained any concepts. For one student, they have explained all the concepts. After explaining all the concepts, for one more person, they explained all the concepts and made to practice with the more examples. Like this, they have tried with the different students. Now, first student who doesn't understand the concepts or who has not even listened to the questions, I mean classes, directly they asked what is 10 plus 40. He didn't answer because he don't know addition. This person has not answered. Why? Because he has not even listened what is addition. He don't know what is that. He has not even answered. Second person who has understood the concept, they asked the question. Now this person has not given the properly the answer. Out of 10 questions, he has given only for 4 questions correctly. Now one more person they have brought. Now we have explained the concepts and he has practiced for multiple times. Same example he has practiced, different examples he has practiced. Finally, they asked 10 questions and he has given the 9 answers correctly. Now they brought one more person. Now for this person, instead of explaining all the concepts they have explained, after explanation, this person has practiced for more number of times. 100 times he has practiced. After 100 times of practice, we asked 10 questions means he has given the 10 out of 10 correctly. Then what is the difference they have observed means the more number of times the person practices, more number of accuracy he will give. Marks will be more. That is the conclusion. Sir, everyone knows no, sir. Even you also know, I also know. Why you are explaining all this means that is only AI means basically. This is only basically AI. In the next 1 or 2 weeks, we'll enter into the AI now. You'll understand. So what is AI means? How the human brain functions. In which cases human brain will give the maximum accuracy. For which things the human brain will give the maximum score. And how this human brain has understood. All these things only called as AI. They created the artificially one intelligence. How the human intelligence works. Human intelligence. Intelligence means brain. Basically, intelligence means brain. So how the human brain works? First, they have understood that. Can't we create the similar kind of human brain artificially? And they created the artificial intelligence. And from that, they have done the one by one to improve the accuracy. First, they have understood the human brain, how the human brain functions, how human brain learns. That is only ML, that is only AI, and that is only everything, advancements. Replacing the humans only AI. Everyone knows now, sir, in the future, humans will be replaced with the AI means what is the meaning? What humans are thinking, how humans are giving the answers, in which situations, how humans are doing like that. Same thing replicating one more person like us. Dupe. In movies, we'll have the dupes now. What dupes means? Similarly, like hero, they will be there. The body shape, everything will be like hero, but they are not hero. What they are called as? Dupes. In movies. In the reality, what they are called as? AIs. Okay, replica of our human. They are called as AIs. Now, these machines, point is here, okay, AI means okay, but question is how they are understanding. That is the point. To understand that one, they have applied the logics, and for every logic, what is the max involved in that? Sir, for example, one person is going in this way. Okay, wrong route. We call it as wrong route. When it is called as wrong route means if others are coming in this way, one person is going in the opposite way, it is called as wrong route. So now what is the max behind that means? Multiple vehicles means multiple objects are moving in one direction. One object moving in the opposite direction, that object is called as wrong way. That is the max. Okay. Multiple positives. Directions are multiple like this. One is negative. We call it as wrong way. That's it. Whether that is vehicular, that is persona, that is something object. I told object. That is the max. When a vehicle is moving, instead of moving in, actually the direction is like this. But the what are the vehicle is there? The vehicle instead of moving like this, it is moving in this way. It is called as wrong direction. So automatically penalty. In that way, the cameras will capture the vehicles and they'll apply the penalty. You are coming in the wrong direction. What is the backend code of that one means? Image segmentation. How that image segmentation works means they'll keep one arrow marks. Any object moves opposite to that arrow marks, that object we call it as wrong way. They have created in that way. Now the point is for all these things, what we required? Max. Now to apply the max, what we required? Numbers. Only numbers are required. For example, gender is there. Column name is gender. In this male, male, female, male, like this is there. What is the minimum value? What is the maximum value? What is the average value? How to calculate the distance from other data point? How to apply the some kind of max over this? Means nothing we can do. Only for this one, we can say only one thing is called as in the given out of 5, 3 males are there, means which is most repeated number of times. That is nothing but mode. Other, other than mode, we cannot do anything on the categoric, categorical data. So for that reason, they have created the concept called as encoding. To apply the max on the given data, we have to do the encoding. Sir, given what is meant by data? Data means this one only. Just now I have shown you now. Sir, here completely numbers only is there, no, sir? Then no need of encoding, I think. Yes, obviously, for this data set, no need of encoding. Now let us try one more data set. Here we are having one more. Now in this data set, this is one more. Now here we are having the different data sets like this, like surname, credit score, geography, means location, and gender, tenure, like this we are having. Now to apply the max, I can't apply the max on this particular column. I cannot apply the max on this column. At the same time, I can't apply the max on this column. Max can be applied on this because they are in the number format. Max can be applied on this because they are in the number format. Max can be applied on this number format. So any max can be applied. But for these three columns, I cannot apply the max. Now these three columns, what has to be done? Means encoding has to be done. So whichever the column is text data, it has to be encoded into a numerical data. So to encode into a numerical data, here we require the whether the first we have to observe what are the column we are doing the encoding. That is nothing but whichever the column you are having the data, categorical data. For that, first you have to observe the categories. What are the unique values are there? First step, what you have to do? Categories. So here, what are the categories you are having? Male and female. Only two categories are there. For example, you are having like this. This is also male and this is male like this. Now, if you ask the how many unique values means, see, male, male, female and male. We know this one, and this one. These three belongs to the same. So first I'm going to do the conversion. Everything will be converted to uppercase or lowercase or something. First I'm going to do this. Okay, after doing this one, now I'll observe the unique values. Now what are the unique values? Now what are the unique values means? Now unique values are male and female. So each unique value is called as one category. Now I'll observe any relation is there between the categories or there is no relation. Before observing this one, first unique values I'll observe. At the same time, I will also observe the value counts. Value counts means each category how many times repeated. Now, here the points. We are going to write the points. Now, what are the points means? First point. Everyone make a note. What are the different points we are here? First one in the encoding. Yeah. So within the encoding, here, first we are going to observe what are the number of categories. Observe the number of categories. What are the number of categories are there? Observe the number of categories. First, observe. Similarly, observe the value counts. Means count of the each category. Value counts means nothing but count of each category. Now, after observing these two, now you have to decide what type of encoding has to be done. Now, first, if more number of categories are there, if more number of categories are there, then one logic. If less number of categories, if you are having less number of categories, then one logic. When you are having the more number of categories, in that case, you have to apply label encoding or probability encoding. Either you have to apply label encoding or probability encoding. Out of these two, one. When you are having the less number of categories, in that case, you have to apply the ordinal encoding or nominal encoding. This logic will be applied in one case. Okay. So when you are having the more number of categories, either you have to apply label encoding or probability encoding. If when you are having the less number of categories, then you have to go with the ordinal or nominal. When you are having the more number of categories, don't think of nominal or ordinal. Okay. Now, first, I will start with the less number of categories. Let's start this. Now, out of two encodings, which one you have to apply? Means, first, observe when you are having the less number of categories, when given data consist of less number of categories, then observe the relation between categories. Then observe the relation observe any sequence between the categories. Observe is there any sequence between the categories. Okay. Okay, this is when you are having the less number of categories. In less number of categories, what you have to do? Then observe is there any sequence between the categories? If sequence is available, if sequence between the categories is available, then apply ordinal encoding. If sequence between the categories is not available, if there is no sequence between the categories, then apply nominal encoding. This is the point. If there is sequence between the categories, then apply ordinal encoding. No sequence. Now, what is meant by sequence? Sequence means in the sequential order. Can you write the categories? Can you write the categories? What are the categories you are having? Can you write the categories in sequential order? Can you write the categories in sequential order? Yes or no? What is meant by sequential order? First this one followed by this one followed by this one. Ascending order or descending order? In order means in sequential order. Sequential order means ascending or descending. Either ascending order or descending order. That we call it as sequential order. Ascending order or descending order. If you are able to write the categories, then it is called as ordinal variable. For ordinal variables, we have to apply ordinal encoding. For nominal variables, we have to apply the nominal encoding. Now, let's take an example. What is the first example is gender. In the gender, you are having the male, female. As what I have told you first, you have to observe the unique values. What are the unique values are there here? Male and female, M and F. Now tell me, more number of categories or less number of categories? It belongs to more number of categories or less means it is less number of categories. Since it is having the less number of categories here, now first we have to identify any order is there or not. These are the unique values. These are the categories. First write the categories. After writing the categories, most of the people will miss what are the order I am saying. They'll simply think like this. Sir, what are the data is there? whatever I'm explaining now, they will not write in the sequential order, just they'll keep in the brain. At that time, again, they'll ask me the question. When they are doing the real-time application, again, they'll get the question. So make a note of clearly. First, observe. What you have to observe? Unique values. Second, what you have to observe? More number of categories or less number of categories. Third, is there any sequence or not? Then fourth one is finally decide what type of encoding. Total 4 steps. Step 1. What is step 1? Observe the categories. What are the categories here? Male and female. What is the step 2? Less or more? Less number of categories or more number of categories it is? Means answer is less. Done. Step 2 is completed. What is step 3? Any order? Yes or no? Any order is available? Order means, can anyone tell me male is less than female or female is less than male? Any order? No order. So no order means what they are called as? Nominal. They are called as nominal. So since nominal, what type of encoding we have to apply? Nominal encoding. We have to apply nominal encoding. Let us take one more example. Example number 2. Grades. One student has got the A plus. One student has got A. One student has got A. One student has got again A. And one student has got the B. Now, in this case, for example number 2, what are the categories? Categories means nothing but unique values. What are the categories? Means one is A plus. First unique value is A plus. Second unique value is A. Third unique value is B. These are the unique values. Okay. Now, next, less or more. Next question is less or more. Less means what is meant by less? 5 or 6 or 10 or 20 or it is not like that. Based on the given data. For example, country is there. Okay, only 2 or 3 countries are there, means less amount of data. Or but in the given data set, if you are having 25 to 30 countries are there, then more. Is the point is clear? Based on the size of the data, whatever they have provided, it will be like that. It is not fixed with the number. Okay, it is not fixed with the number. Now, again, less number of categories or more number of categories means less. Next, any order. Any order is available between miss? Yes, there is a order. What is the order? B, what are the B grade is there? B is less than A grade. A is less than the A plus. In the reverse also you can write A plus is greater than A, greater than the B. Less than symbol or greater than symbol. Anything is fine. Now, what type of encoding we have to apply for this kind of data miss? Ordinal. Ordinal encoding. Point is clear? So in which case that one, in which case this one means like this. It will depends in this way. Yes. Not percentage, because for example, even for the 1 lakh records, if you are having the 5 unique values or 10 unique values or 500 unique values are there out of 1 lakh, then it will be 5% only. But that one and for 100, 5 both are not same. Na? For 1 lakh 500 unique values and for 105. So here there is no rule of fixed percentage. Percentage or number, nothing rule is available. It's all depends on the given data, business problem and observations. For example, in this class, how many varieties of students will be there, miss? For example, only 2 categories are, sir. One is understood, one is not understood. Assume less number of categories. Every person is one type. His mindset is one type, miss. Then in the same class only, na? Same class, same number of students. Sir, you can classify the entire class students only into 2 categories, like who has understood, who has not understood. then it is less number of categories. One student, one style. Sir, for me, yesterday I have not attended, but till I have to understand today. One student will say, sir, yesterday I have not attended. Okay, but I have to get the job. One student will say, like one people, different categories are there, right? Now, if you have the percentage and grade in the data, then we can drop the, yes, if you are having the both of them, similar kind of information when you are having in the both of them, you can drop any one of the column. That comes under unimportant columns because same information we don't require in the two different columns. Is the point is clear? Done. So in one case, we are going to do like this. In one case, we are going to apply like this. For both of them, the number of categories should be less only. Now, first, how we are going to apply the nominal encoding? So nominal encoding, whatever you are having, that nominal encoding is also called as dummy encoding, which is also called as one-hot encoding. Why it is called as dummy and why it is called as one-hot, automatically you'll understand once I explain. Okay. So here, right? So whatever I'm writing in the notepad, I want everyone to write the running notes. As you know that notepads will not be shared for you in the Google Drive. From the day one, I'm saying the same. Okay, whenever I start sharing the notepads now, automatically none of the student will write. When there is no writing now, the understanding of the concept will be comparatively less. Some students might be, I'm not saying exactly 100%, but some students might be, they take the screenshots. They will take something. They will try to go with the shortcuts. And what is the name they are going to give for that one, miss? Saving the time. Or some students are going to give the another word for that one, miss? Save the energy. Instead of writing, they'll try to take the screenshots or something. Based on my experience, what I have seen with the previous students, whether it is experienced person or non-experienced person, who has taken the screenshots or who has done with the shortcut of the subject learning, not while working shortcut, while learning, who will try the shortcuts na, they will not understand that much of quickly, perfectly, and their career growth I have not seen as a very high. That is my experience, my personal experience completely. I have observed in some previous batches, one of the student, he is having almost 10 years of experience. He comes to the offline only, not even online, offline only. He will sit in front of me and he will understand the concepts, and every 5 minutes once he will take the photo. For me, no problem. Are you going to accept or not, miss? I'll 100% accept. Even some of the offline students, if you want to open your mobile phone and take the photos, miss, 100% go ahead. Take the photos. For me, no problem. From my perspective, no problem. Why, sir? Why you are accepting, miss? Because online students, we can't see now. They are doing the same thing. Who knows? Then why to restrict offline students? So offline students, if you take the photos also, for me, no problem. Happily you take the photo. When I have observed, based on my experience, what I have observed with the multiple students, who has taken the photos without writing the notes, who has just listened the class without writing the notes, their understanding level versus the student who writes continuously the notes, their understanding level is completely different. Earlier I told you one example, na 10 years person has sit in front of me and he has taken the photos. He will take the photos. He will ask that one, this one, Shiva, this one, that one, he'll ask. Final completed. At the end, what he will do, you know? He will take the photos of the student who will write continuation in the notes, na? He will take that photos also. And finally, he will go to the room. Next day, everything was completed. One day project has to be done, na? First, he will sit with that person only. Who will continuation write the notes, na? He will sit with that person. I'll ask that question. Why you're sitting with him, miss? He'll say he is having the notes. Okay. That you'll get an experience. If I restrict now itself, guys, please take the notes, miss, you'll not understand. Once you do one project, after that, I no need to say, you will only automatically take the notes. By default, it will go on the sequential order. If I say starting now, it will be like a philosophy class or theory class or something. Though as an experienced person, I'm saying, but you'll not understand that one. You also have to get that experience, right? So obviously you'll wait. Now I am saying, miss, if you write more notes, more clarity is there, miss, for you revision will be easy. And one more point I want to add here, my choice. What are the notes we are going to write? This notes is two types. One is called as running notes. One is called as fair notes. Okay, in the class, whatever the trainer explains at the time, he may not give that much of time to write clearly for us. He will continuously speak something now. Obviously, will not have that much of time to write perfectly. So, running notes during the class hours, whatever he says, we'll write one notes. After the class, again, we are going to write the fresh notes from our perspective, what we have understand every point. This note should be such a way. This note should be there, miss. After 10 years or so, after even 10 years also, if you open that notes, you have to understand very easily because you have written the notes. This notes only will make us to understand the concepts very clearly. Right? Now, if you want, give a try. Now itself, give a try, guys, so that you will understand the AI also. Slight AI also is there in this. Everyone, whoever are having the notes in your hand right now, everyone open your first page. Whether it is rough notes, fair notes, unrelevant notes, also not a problem. Just open your first page of what are the notes in your hand. Open the first page. Page number 1. What are the notes? I'm not asking whether it is rough notes, also not a problem, guys. In that different subject is there also not a problem. Open the first page. Everyone, open your mobile phone and take the stopwatch. Do right now. Open. Not a problem. Open. Let's give a try so that you will also understand what is AI. You will understand AI, not this one, not my philosophy. You'll understand AI, guys. Open. Open your stopwatch. Done. Start. Click on the start in your stopwatch and read only the first page and tell me how much time it has taken for you. Only first page, guys. Only first page. I want the time in seconds. I mean, seconds or minutes, whatever the time, exact time. Everyone, could you write the time, please, in the notes? What are the time it has taken for you? Right. Sir, in this AI, where AI is there, sir? I will tell you. Just wait for 1 minute. I will tell you what is the AI in this. How it is related to AI, I will tell you. Just wait for 1 minute. Done? Everyone? Write the time in the notes. I don't want in your brain. In the notes, I want the time. Again, I'm saying in the notes, I want the time. Write the time in the notes. Done? Okay. Now, what are the time it has taken for you? One page. Only for one page. Now do the same thing tomorrow. Same page. I don't want different page also. Same page tomorrow also. Again, write the time. Day after tomorrow, that is tomorrow is Thursday. Write the time. Day after tomorrow, Friday. Write the time. Saturday, write the time. Sunday, write the time. Monday, we will discuss. One page only, guys. Not even second page also I'm asking. You know what is the time now? Tomorrow, I want every time in the paper only. I don't want in your brain. I want on the paper. Every day, the time taken for reading the same page, how much time it has taken. Not a different page also, same page. First day, you will see each and every word. Second day, sentences. Third day, paragraph. Fourth day, fifth day. Second only it will take. Only a second. It will come. Sir, You wait just 4 days. I'll be also here. You will also be here only. Only 4 days now. We'll discuss. Now, how it is related to AI. AI also will do the same thing, which we call it as epoch. Everyone write again. What is meant by epoch means doing the same thing repeated number of times is called as epoch. To increase the accuracy, what we have to do means increase the epochs. In the AI, we have to get the more accuracy means what is the one we have to do? Increase the epochs. What is meant by epoch? Doing the same thing. Doing the same thing for multiple number of times increases the accuracy. So point to be noted from here is first day when we learn the first page, it takes slightly more time. Same page second day it will take less time. Third day it takes the still more less time. Like this. How many of you know this logic, miss? 90% of the people in this class knows this logic. How many will apply, miss? 90% of the people will not even apply. Point is very simple again. Okay. So here epoch means repeating the same thing. Basically, the more the number of times the epoch consists, the more number of times we learn the data. One day will come, you will not even miss the single letter in that also. Automatically you will write in the notes. When I keep the exam, as it is you will write. How it is possible, miss? Your brain will store the data. How the brain will store the data, sir? I have to explain for you one more algorithm for that. Okay. Now, everyone today has went outside. Every one of you, both online and offline students, at least in the complete today, you went outside. While going outside, you have observed so many people or vehicles or something. Now, can you write with your eyes? You have seen so many things outside. Can you write at least 4 to 5 vehicle numbers? What you have seen today? 4 to 5 vehicle numbers. Whatever you have seen today. No. Okay. Forget. Today is 10th na. On 5th, what color dress you have wear? Your dress only. I'm not asking my dress. Only your dress. What dress you have wear on the 5th? Do you remember? On 1st December, in the lunch, what curry you are having? Except hostlers. For hostlers, I know it is a fixed pattern. I'm not asking hostlers, others. Right? Now, why you are not able to remember these things? Why you are not able to remember this one? Now, what is this is called as in the Python? How you can remember? Why you are not able to remember that one? Why you are able to remember this one? How the brain knows that is not important, this is important? All this only AI, basically. While learning the AI now, more things you'll understand. At that time, we'll understand, okay, our brain is like this. From the brain, they copied that one. Not from that brain was copied. Brain they have converted to AI. Okay, so what is the point to be noted now? Why I have told all these things suddenly? Miss, you have to write the notes. After writing the notes, revise. Don't tell the reason, time. First day only it will take time. Second day, third day, fourth day. Maximum how many pages you will write by end of this course? Maximum, according to you. Your practice notes, fair notes, rough notes, that one, this one, overall. Maximum how many pages? That many pages to revise on the last day, how much time it will take? If one page takes this much of certain time, after revising for multiple times, on the last day, how much time it has to take according to that? Automatically, now you'll understand the logic. Same logic we will also apply during the exams. Have you observed? One day before to the exam, we can't even prepare the 10 pages also. But before going to examination hall, so many pages we'll revise. How that is possible? 5 minutes before to exam, oh, pages will turn automatically with the hand. How? 1 day before to the exam, tomorrow exam, today morning miss, not even one page for 1 hour. The page will be there only, we'll also be there only, phone will be moving. How these all the things are possible? So, point is very simple, guys. Okay, I'm not getting involved into the much, but I can tell you one thing is here, write the notes, revise the notes for multiple times. That is the only one I can tell you as of now. At the end of the course, after understanding the AI, so to improve the accuracy, we have to do like this. This is the best way. If you understand also, there will be no use. That is the reason I'm saying in the starting. Okay, if I don't say now, miss, later you'll also understand the pattern. Automatically you'll understand. But at the time, there'll be no use. If I say something now, there'll be use. That is the reason I'm saying, guys. Write the notes, write the fair notes in such a way, by seeing that one, you have to recollect everything very easily. Your notes for your choice, you are writing. You are not writing for others. You are not writing the notes as a textbook. You are not writing to give the Xerox copy for others. You are writing the notes only for your sake, to revise for yourself in the future. That is the reason of writing the notes. And after writing the notes, utilize that notes for revision properly every day. Okay. Everyone, please make note of this. If you want, give a try. How much time it will take? As I've told you now, please give sincerely the try, give and tell me on the Monday. Automatically you'll understand or not, we'll see. Just 4 days. I'm not even asking till the end of the course also, only 4 days. Same one page. I am asking to read only one page. I'm not asking big topics also. One page, that too 4 days only. Which is very simple task, which is less than 1 or 2 minutes task I'm giving for you. I'm not giving big one also. Okay, please do this and Monday we'll discuss. If you understand the logic now, AI will be easy, your learning will be easy. Right, guys? Now, here that nominal encoding or dummy encoding or something I told you, right? What is this dummy encoding or nominal encoding, miss? First, take the gender. I'm taking one example, gender. One example, gender. Sir, why you are taking every time gender only, miss? I will take one more example also after this was completed. Now, first, here I'm going to take the male, 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 female, female, male, female. Something like this. Okay, this is the one. Now, first, what are the number of unique values? 2 unique values. So, 2 unique values are there means 2 variables will be created. The first one is called as female. Second one is called as male. These 2 variables newly created, they are called as dummy variables. What these new columns are called as? Dummy. Here, what are the values are there in this unique values? One unique value will be converted as one column in the alphabetical order. So why first F only? Why we can't write M is first F1 will come, because alphabetically first F will come. So that is the reason F followed by M. These 2 columns are called as dummy variables. Variables means what? Columns. Variables means columns. Dummy variables will be created. A dummy variables will be created. Now in the here M is there means 1 will be there in the M. Remaining how many are there? Everything should be 0 only. Here what is there? M. M is 1. In the M position 1 should be there. Others should be 0. In M position 1 should be there. Others should be 0. In the F position 1 should be there. Other should be 0. F position 1, other is 0. 0 and 1. F position 1, other is 0. So what type of variables these 2 are called as? Dummy variables. Now let us try with one more example. Example number 2. I'm going to take the city. Hyderabad, Bangalore, Chennai. Again, Hyderabad, Bangalore, Chennai. Now total how many unique values are there here? 3 unique values are there. Now how many variables will be created? 3 variables. What are those 3 variables? Which is the first one? B followed by C followed by Hyderabad. Now in the Hyderabad, first here Hyderabad is there. So for Hyderabad, what happens? Automatically it will create 1. What about the Bengaluru and Chennai? 0, 0. Why it is called as one hot encoding? Means only one category will be hot, remaining all of them will be zeros. Hot means nothing but 1. Remaining all should be 0. How many categories are there? That many. Sir, for example, here we are also having the Vizag. Okay. Now total how many categories? 4 categories, 4 unique values, 4 columns. Now for Vizag also it is going to be 0. Can you get at least in one of them 2 ones? Miss? Not possible. Only one category will be 1. Remaining how many categories are there? Everything should be 0 only. That is not possible. 2 ones are never possible in a single row. So 1 only will be hot. So that is the reason it is called as one hot encoding. Now automatically Bangalore. For Bangalore 1, remaining things should be 0. Automatically remaining how many are there? Everything should be 0 only. Chennai. Chennai means Chennai should be 1. Remaining all of them should be 0. How many are there? Remaining everything should be 0. Hyderabad. Hyderabad should be filled with 1. Remaining automatically should be 0. Now it is clear for you what is meant by one hot encoding. Only one column will have the 1. Remaining all of them are zeros. Now, okay sir, fine. Now what is the advantage like this, miss? Now, okay. Let us say, yes, it is not binary system or something. Just it is one hot encoding, where in the binary will have the multiple. Let us say you are having the 2 categories like HYB, HYD, something. But you know, as one of the student is writing HYD, at the same time, second one is Hyderabad. Now 2 categories are there. What you have to do? First, these both of them should be data cleaning has to be done. Either this one has to be replaced like this or this one has to be replaced like this. First, data cleaning has to be done, then only transformation. Otherwise, what happens means more number of columns will be created. First, proper data cleaning has to be done. When you know that both of them are same category, both of them has to be converted to 1. Now, when you are not having, now here, what are the values? M, 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 F, F, M, F. Now, let us remove this one. Now, first record belongs to which category? M, because that one only is there. M, M. What is the next? This one? F. This one? F. This one? M. What is this one? F. So same output, this information you can get from here. Yes or no? Now here I'm removing the city column. Now tell me, what is the first city? What is the first city, miss? Automatically for Hyderabad 1 is there. So automatically it should be belongs to Hyderabad only. For next one, it should be Bangalore. Next one, Chennai. Next one, Hyderabad. So same thing you are going to get from this information. So what these variables are called as? Dummy variables. These variables are called as dummy variables. And the original variable will be dropped automatically. The column which consists of categorical, it has to be dropped. Okay. Now this is first point. Second most important point is there. What is that point is? Out of how many variables it has created, new variables, in that you can drop any one of them. Now tell me, out of these 2, tell me any one of them you have to drop. Male and female, 2 categories are there. Tell me any one out of your choice, whichever you are interested. Okay, as one of the student is saying that drop the female. Okay, now tell me what is the first category belongs to? Male. What is the second one? Male. Third one? Male. Because for M11 is there. Here M is 0. What is meant by M is 0 means not male. Not male means what is the possibility? Female only na. Only 2 categories are there. Not male means automatically female only, right? Is there any other option? No. So obviously it is going to be the same. Sir, why to delete, sir? If you don't delete also same information only na. If you delete also same information, if you don't delete also same information, then why to delete means very simple. When we are having the less number of columns, max is easy. When more number of columns, max doing is easy, which will take less time. Less number of columns. That is the reason we are dropping the unimportant columns for us. Same information is there means why to keep unnecessary? It will lead to the additional max now. I mean additional time. To do that max, additional time is required. Now tell me in the same way, okay, let me keep here for Bangalore 1, 1, 1. For Chennai, I'm going to keep as 1. And for Vizag, I'm going to keep as 1. Okay, here remaining values, I'm going to keep as 0. Done? Okay. Now tell me, based on this entire data is there. Based on this, what is the first one? Belongs to Hyderabad. What is the second one? Bangalore. Third one, Chennai. Hyderabad, Bangalore, Bangalore, Bangalore. Next, Chennai, Vizag. Right? Done. You have given the output like this. Let us keep this one. Out of these four, drop any one of them. Any one of them. Choice is yours. Whichever you are interested, drop. For example, I'm not interested with the Hyderabad. Now, tell me which is the first category. It is not Bangalore, it is not Chennai, it is not Vizag. Then what is the option, miss? Obviously, Hyderabad only, na? Is there any other option? Out of four, one is missing, miss. That fourth option only. It is Bangalore. About this one is Chennai. Here again, three of them are zero. Three of them are zero, miss. Obviously, it is Hyderabad. Again, it is Bangalore, it is Bangalore. And this is also Bangalore. And this is Chennai. And this is Vizag. Okay, sir. Now let us drop the two columns. Now what happens? Let us see. First one is 0, 0. It is not Bangalore. It is not Chennai. Now what it is belongs to, miss? It might belongs to Hyderabad. It might belongs to Vizag also. Out of 4, it is not belongs to 2. But remaining 2 categories are there now. So like that, how many categories we can drop, miss? Every time one category only we can drop. Which are the category we have dropped? If all of them are 0, miss, it belongs to that category automatically. So how many categories are there? In that, how many categories we can drop? Only one. So n categories has to be converted to n minus 1 columns, dummy variables. It should not be converted to n columns. If I convert to n columns, what happens means nothing happens, time will be more. A model with n minus 1 columns versus n columns, which will do very fast means with n minus 1 columns will do the fast. Answer will be the same, not even minute difference. Lightly the time will increase. So that is the reason we have to do with the n minus 1. Everyone is clear, guys? Understood or not? Yes or no? Yes. Now, here why we have to go with the zeros and ones only means 0 is considered as false, 1 is considered as true as the Boolean value. Okay, zeros and ones because this one. That is the reason. Why we can't go with the minus 1 or minus 2 or some other numbers means when we are considering zeros and ones, true or false will be applicable. So here, I'm going to take the same example. See, first one is Hyderabad, Hyderabad, Chennai, Hyderabad, Bangalore, and Chennai. Now I'm going to apply the pd.getDummies. Get dummies means now tell me how many variables will be created. Hyderabad is one category, Chennai is one category, Bangalore is one category. So total how many categories will be created means 3 categories will be created. 3 dummy variables. So first one, out of which one category will have the true. Which one is true? It belongs to that category. Which one is false? It doesn't belongs to that category. Sir, but it is showing true or false now. You write here D type is equal to int. Now automatically you will get the zeros and ones. As I've told you now, when you're applying the max on the Boolean values, automatically in the backend, it has to be applied with the zeros and ones. Okay, D type is equal to int, comma, after comma. Now, out of 3, I told you, drop any one. So any one means anything of your choice. Sir, I'm interested to drop the Hyderabad. Then write in the second line. Then how you have to write miss? df dot drop. Again, you have to drop the columns is equal to, you have to write your column name. No, sir, for me anything is fine, miss. Then simply here itself, you can write the drop first is equal to true. It will only drop the first variable automatically. Anyone is fine enough for you. It is compulsory that this one only you want, miss, write in 2 lines. Anything is fine, miss. Directly you are having the option is drop first is equal to true. Drop first means first column will be dropped. Now, according to this, what is the first one? Hyderabad. What is the second one? Hyderabad. What is the third one? Chennai. Fourth one is Hyderabad. Fifth one is 00. It is neither Chennai, neither Hyderabad. What is the third category? Bangalore only. Chennai. So the same original data remains constant here in the 2 columns. Is the point is clear? Dummy variables concept is clear, everyone? Right? Next. Second concept name is called as, why it is called as dummy encoding is clear now? Why it is called as one-hot encoding also clear now? Automatically. Why it is called as nominal encoding, miss? For nominal variable, nominal encoding only will be done. If you are interested to drop any other column other than drop first, then you have to save this one in the new df1 is equal to, and then you write the df1 dot drop, and here you write the columns is equal to Hyderabad. What are the columns is there? Columns is equal to Hyderabad. Then Hyderabad will be dropped. In that case, of course, close the bracket. 2 lines. Separately you have to write. It will do automatically now. So, which column it has dropped? So, whenever, for example, you are going to do the data exploration or without doing the data exploration? In the data exploration, you know what are the unique values now, obviously. In that first one only will be dropped. And for the future data also, we have to convert in the same way. In that first one only has to be dropped for the future data also. What are the, again, future data, it will be lead to the confusion. As of now, this. Okay, everyone is okay? Second, now here I'm having the one more data where here the column name is shirt size. Without seeing the column name, if I see only S, M, XL, L, only these are the 4 categories. What is these 4 categories means? How to understand? I don't know what is the column name. Sir, 4 values are given, sir. Sir, dummy, sir, they are nominal or ordinal. One student will ask like this. A, B, C, D. They are called as nominal or ordinal. If I ask you this question in reverse, what is the answer you are going to say? If they are considered as alphabets, miss, nominal variables. If they are considered as grades, miss, ordinal variables. A grade, B grade, both are not same. English alphabets, miss, A and B are everything is same. Every alphabet is same. Point is clear. Don't observe only the categories. Along with the categories, observe the column name. What is the meaning and how it is related to this? Then we'll understand whether they are nominal or ordinal. Now you know here nominal and ordinal, and when you observe that number of categories are only 4 categories are there. Sir, here only 4 categories are there, you are saying, but for example, how to count? 1, 2, 3, 4, should I count? Okay, dot shape of 0. Number of categories. Dot shape will give you the, this is 1D array now. 1D array, what is the shape of 1D array? Is number of values, comma. Dot shape will give the number of values, comma. That is 4 values, comma. In this first value I want tuple. In the tuple I want the first value. How to get the first value from the tuple means index of 0. Simple. So I'm going to get the number of unique values, or simply write the n dot unique, n unique. Number of unique values also you'll get, rather of writing like that. Okay. Now what are the number of categories you are having? Now what are the categories? You know what is the order between them. You know. Not it is alphabetical order. You know what is the order. After S, M will come. After M, L will come. After L, XL will come. After that, double XL will come. Right? Now, what are the order you know? You have to mention that order here. From sklearn dot pre-processing. What is meant by sklearn? Sklearn is a new module name. How we have worked earlier with the pandas and numpy, sklearn. The full form of sklearn is S means sci, K means kit learn, scikit learn. Basically, the library which is used for the ML, the complete ML is in this library only. Okay. Now, what are the scikit-learn we are using? In the scikit-learn, we are going to provide the categories. Here, you have to provide the categories. You only have to provide because machine don't know what is the order. Which order machine don't know. Alphabetical means universal, commonly everyone knows. Particularly this order you have to provide. Alphabetical order means you need to provide. It will take automatically. Everyone knows that one. But for a particular column, categories order, you have to mention clearly. This is the order. And what are the order you have mentioned? Okay, it will do the fit and transform. This is most important. Fit. Fit means calculate. Everyone please write. What is the meaning of fit? Fit means calculate. Transform. Transform means convert. Fit means calculate. Transform means convert. Wherever I use the word fit, what is the meaning of fit means calculate. Now what it will calculate? So it will calculate for the S1, M2, M1, 2, 3. Now wherever the S is there, in the given data where S is there, S is 0, M is 1, 0, L is 2, S is 0, L is 2, XL is 3. It will transform like this, convert. So wherever the values are there, it will convert the values in this way. And you are going to get the output like this. Fit and transform is for one category, one number in the order. So first it will assign for the S0, for M1, for L2, and for XL3. Transform. What is meant by transform is convert. So it will convert this one to like this. Now if you want to save in the original column is, no need to create the new column name. Left side also write the same column name. Automatically it will replace the original column. Whenever you are writing the new column name, it will create the new column. So now tell me, should I create the new column or should I replace in the original column? Is replace directly in the original column itself. No need to create unnecessarily. But why you have created, sir? Means to show you I have to use one more time the same example means from where I have to use. Once it is converted and replaced, I want the original data means what I have to do? Again, I have to re-execute. Okay, see, now again I'm doing this one. Okay, and I'm replacing in the original data. Now I want to show one more example for you. Same data one more time with label encoding. I want to show you how to use that data now. So again, I have to copy the original data. That is the reason I have created new column in my case. In your case, what you have to do? Always replace with the original column because you are not going to explain for others now. You don't require the same data for one more time, for example. So simply replace. Is the points are clear, everyone? Understood or not? Ordinal encoding and dummy encoding. These two. Next one is called as when you are having the more number of categories, na? In that case, we have to either go with the label or probability encoding. Till now, everyone is clear? Anyone has any questions? Everyone, please confirm. Sir, it is recommended to use +1 and -1 or 1 or 0 or 1 for OHE. Will it be any impact in the algorithm accuracy? Miss? Obviously, guys. Obviously. So for sequential order, ordinal encoding. For non-sequential order, nominal encoding. Right? Yes. So can you give the theory also so that we can understand? While it is practicing some things in NumPy, it could not understand some things like below. Okay, done. So when you do the convert the dummy encoding, na, after converting the dummy encoding, automatically the original column will be dropped. You need to separately drop that one. Automatically it will only drop. After doing the what are the dummy encoding you are having here, once you apply the dummy encoding, automatically it will be dropped. Right. Done. Everyone is clear? So let us continue from here in the tomorrow's class, and I'm going to share you these notes. Please practice, and tomorrow we'll complete the transformation along with the scaling. Okay, this Saturday you are having the class, as I've told you, from this Saturday, because everything was completed. If I want to postpone also, there is no other option. Everything was completed. So we are going to enter into the ML and DL simultaneously. ML on weekends, DL on weekdays. Machine learning and deep learning. Done? Yeah, you can leave. If no questions, you can leave. Mahesh, approximately maximum 10 weeks it will take from now. Total 10 weeks. Apart from this week, total additional 9 weeks. It will be completed. Everything will be completed. Your course will be completed, ML, everything will be completed. That is maximum time. Weeks of point of view, I'm saying 9 weeks. Done. Done, done. Thank you, guys.